Today is the first day of the publicity for No Cunning Plan. Having stills photos today, we're preparing for the jackets, trying to get all the people who sell the books for us fired up. And I haven't even written the last 3 chapters yet. Never really occurs to me that a book has publicity. I always think it's just in the shelves and you run your finger along the line and pick one out that you like. No Cunning Plan is my autobiography. There's so much of my life that people don't know about. I think people imagine that I appeared fully formed as Baldrick. In fact, it wasn't until I was 38 that I did Blackadder, so that there was a heap of life prior to that. Writing about yourself is really odd because you might have 1 or 2 little stories about 2003 that you always wheel out at parties, but actually to pull the whole narrative of that year together is something that none of us ever do. We just let it all drift by. I suppose my favourite bits to write about are always the comedy. The hardest bits, I suppose, are the raw bits of my life. What I've tried to do is balance between uproarious comedy, a bit of politics, things that you might not know about me but might go, oh, that's interesting, and the real stuff of life. Love for my kids, love for my missus, you know, all those sorts of things. My ambition is that people will come away from it and recommend it to someone else because I didn't know that, and that was funny, wasn't it? And oh, that was interesting. Not that all my readers are going to speak with that inflection, but maybe some will. Why is the book called No Cunning Plan? I think you'll see what I've done there, won't you? Yeah, it's called No Cunning Plan as a tribute to Blackadder and the fact that Baldrick transformed my life, but also the fact that there has been no cunning plan. I've ended up in a fantastic place in my life. I've had a number of huge television hits. That was absolutely great. Lucky, lucky, lucky of me. And there was no plan to get there, and it's a bit weird and a bit strange. So I thought it'd be good to tell people about it.